Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. Surprise might be the mildest reaction to the resignation of Beaufort Mayor Stephen Murray late last week, effective immediately. Murray announced his resignation in a Facebook post, saying he was tired of fighting the middle school drama, uncivility, and rudeness of the good old boys who did not accept change in the town's direction. Well known for his desire to make Beaufort a better place for younger demographic through creation of the Beaufort Digital Corridor and the South Coast Cyber Center, and for his plans for more workforce housing, Murray had just had a confrontation with the historic Beaufort Foundation over the City Council taking away the foundation's say in filling a seat on the city's Historic District Review Board. Murray was first elected to City Council in 2014, elected mayor in 2020 with nearly 2/3 of the vote. He was just elected by his peers to be the president of the Association of South Carolina Mayors. Longtime Councilman Michael McPhee will become acting mayor until a special election is held in December. A full term for the mayor's position will be on the ballot in 2024. We'll hear from State Senator Tom Davis about the issue in just a few moments. Alec Murdaugh back in the news. His lawyers now asking the state appeals court for a new trial because of jury tampering, and then the Attorney General asking that same court to let the verdict stand, while the state law enforcement division investigates the jury tampering charges with different investigators from those who actually testified in Murdaugh's murder trial. Murdaugh also made an appearance in the Beaufort County Courthouse in his orange jumpsuit to learn he has a court date now in November, right after Thanksgiving, on the first of his state financial crimes trials. His longtime friend, Corey Fleming, has been sentenced to 20 years in prison by Judge Clifton Newman, the same judge that sentenced Murdaugh. Fleming's lawyers pleaded with the judge for leniency as a first-time offender who had done a lot of good things for his neighbors, but Judge Newman said the decade-long scheme that defrauded the estate of housekeeper Gloria Satterfield was record enough. Fleming could have been sentenced to 200 years in prison. The Beaufort County School Board's book review committees are slowly wading through the 97 books that book banners wanted off the school's library shelves. 6 more books are being returned to the shelves in the most recent review. If you're keeping score, and a lot of you are, that's 74 books reviewed out of the list of 97 in almost a year. Of that 74, only 4 books have been banned. There's no firm timetable on when those final 23 books will be reviewed. And Hilton Head is still considered a hotbed for tennis, but pickleball is taking over in some of the town's parks. Construction beginning this week at the island's old schoolhouse park to resurface tennis courts as pickleball courts. The courts will be closed until Halloween for those renovations. The town is also considering building a 24-court pickleball complex at Chaplin Park that could host regional tournaments. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. We're going to talk sports in just a moment, but first, Maria Soden tells us if we're actually in for our first fall weather as we count down the days until the autumnal equinox.
Thanks, Bob. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like this fall weather is here to stay as we're going to see the temperatures continue to drop down into the 70s. Also, we're going to see the winds pick up at one point, and we're going to see showers throughout the week. Taking a look at Tuesday, however, it's going to be partly cloudy, with Hilton having a high of 83, a low of 67. Bluffton's going to high 83, a low of 64, and Beaufort's going to high 83 and a low of 65. The sunrise for Tuesday is going to be at 7:09 and sunset's going to be at 7:24. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 7:19 a.m. and high tide's going to be at 12:42 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Wednesday, it's going to be sunny most of the day, but then we are going to see some passing showers in the evening. Highs in the low 80s, lows in the 60s. Come Thursday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy in the morning with scattered thunderstorms throughout the day and into the evening. Highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. And then come Friday, it's going to be windy with scattered showers throughout the day and into the evening as well, with highs in the 70s and lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's send it back to the desk.
When we come back, we're going to talk about a job fair at Beaufort Memorial Hospital, and we'll talk with State Senator Tom Davis about a whole number of things. Stay with us.